jellyfish part 2. Okay, I had an interruption. Anyway, so you really need to be careful about jellyfish if you're on vacation like I am. You might go to the ocean, get in the water, and end up in the hospital. It's very painful if you're in Australia or somewhere maybe south of the equator. Well, I don't know exactly where the box jellyfish are besides Australia, but there's certain kind of jellyfish which the poison is so strong you could die. And I think if you're stung, it might be a certainty, but you gotta research that yourself. So you may want to go to a different location, and if you just wait long enough, jellyfish move around, and it has something to do with the lunar cycle. Maybe a few weeks or a few days after the full moon, that could be when the jellyfish end up coming to the beach, and it's different for every location. So you have to do your own research, but don't go swimming where you don't see a lifeguard. And you might think, oh, that's for children, you know, I don't need this advice, I swim all the time without a lifeguard, yada yada. Okay, that could be true, but consider if you don't have a lifeguard, they keep track of information about jellyfish and other deadly conditions, high waves and strong currents, poison, deadly bacteria. You might call it poisonous, could be poisonous to fish, and flesh-eating bacteria and other things in the water. Yes, that's what lifeguards do besides just watch swimmers. They also warn against these dangers. So when you go to a place that doesn't have a lifeguard, there's no guarantee that the signs that would protect you are going to be there. The signs will not be there, and there you go, you know, you've run into some kind of health hazard, and there could be 10 different hazards in the water in a place where you don't have a lifeguard. What are they? Well, you might be curious. I could name a couple. They're sharp rocks and coral. Usually the things that you think are rocks are more likely to be coral. And it might look fine, it's just a sort of rounded, bumpy looking coral, but you hit that. When you're swimming, you use a lot of energy, and you can easily get scraped up, cut, even, you know, break a nail or a toe or something like that. Not to mention the fish or the other animals. You could have some kind of fish that, maybe an eel could bite you, maybe a crab. There could be a seal or a turtle. A lot of places it's illegal to get near these animals and shouldn't touch, especially any mammals. Don't disturb them. It's very easy to get bitten and then end up in the hospital. And hopefully not worse than the hospital. It could be worse. So, might wake up dead. So, of course I'm kidding, but it's very possible. And strangely, you might think, well, I'm going to go snorkeling because I'm not a good swimmer, and then I'll be able to breathe because I have a snorkel. Uh-oh, what's the number one way to drown? It's snorkeling in many places. That's right. So you think you're being all safe, and no, you really need to be a good swimmer if you're gonna go snorkeling. And just one wave can hit the snorkel, or if the snorkel's at the wrong angle, or these days there are complicated valve mechanisms in special snorkels which are becoming more and more popular, so that the air is in the entire mask, it's not just in the snorkel, and you can have a buildup or a decrease in oxygen basically, and then you can make a bad decision or pass out or something and wake up half dead. So that's not good. You need to be a good swimmer if you're near the ocean. You need protective flotation devices like life-saving vest or whatever it's called, life vest. And yeah, there are other dangers besides the jellyfish. Oh, here you go. Sea urchins. They're spiky. You have soft anemones which can sting. They're not spiky, they're beautiful, but they could be deadly. Here's one for you, a snail. Oh, what a nice thing. Of course I wouldn't eat the snail. No, it has a poison barb or something. There's a certain snail out there. You get poked by that, chances are you don't survive. You might see a stingray, and even a famous outdoorsman who ran a wildlife TV show, famous guy, was over a stingray, and it wasn't even very large, but it got him right in the heart, and that's it, he didn't survive. So anyway, you have to be very, very careful, and if you see signs that say watch out, beware of jellyfish, don't despair, because they may take the signs down within a short period of time. The jellyfish could have been there the day before and the sign is still up and nobody has been stung. And you could also go to a nearby area and for some reason the jellyfish might not be in the nearby area. So just ask the experts and be safe. Okay, take care, folks. Please like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you learned anything and you want to get more useful information for your money, your wealth, your health, and safety of the planet. Peace on earth, and so on. A good future. Take care now.